Back at it again on this bad boy. And yes, a couple days ago we got the intercooler piping all on, and we're gonna have to make a different bracket for the top, make brackets come off the bottom, but we got it all kind of mocked up, and we're about to start on the hot side. We got the headers off, about to try the new headers on, and see how all that lines up. But let's get after it.
Yeah, she looking nice.
This one going down and back on the passenger side. Driver's side comes up and forward, comes down right down under there. I'm gonna have to move power steering line, but it comes up here and the turbo will be sitting off to the side over here. And right here's the cold side coming up to it. The wastegate will be down underneath the turbo. I gotta wait for an adapter to get in for that. But we're about to get the rest of the hot side all on and hopefully get the turbo mounted up.
Where's the flux capacitor go?
Get the the manifolds all bolted up with gaskets and everything. So we're gonna get on that. But we're lots of fun. That'll hold those. This piece goes up in here. Connects there and there.
Just like that. Huh.
Right there, and then that header will have to.
Is this gonna be neat cut?
What? No, that ain't gonna be nothing. Because the turbo comes straight off here, and then the cold side's on this side, pointing straight down into it. They just might be able to move it around.
It's got a little play. And you're missing just one clamp, you said?
Yep. With these, I think I actually got to do a remote transmission cooler, so I might be able to take these lines over here, put it up in this pocket up here. But I don't got the clamps tight yet because I got to wait for an adapter to come in for this, for the wastegate. And this is a 44 millimeter V-band. That's the 2-bolt 38 style, and fits right up in there nice and snug. But when that adapter comes in, it moves it out another 2 inches. So I'm gonna have to cut this pipe and cut the adapter and just weld the 2 pipes together, and then hopefully get that to take up the extra space in there and get this off of the charge pipe. And that'll still keep it away from the turbo too. So got the turbo clocked, and I gotta wait for the oil scavenge pump to come in to run oil lines to see where all that's gonna land. But right up in here, it's a 7268 Rev 9 eBay turbo. We're gonna send it. But there's this weird little, this is the discontinued CX Racing F-body kit, and that's how that little T4 flange goes in there. It comes from the driver's side header straight into that inlet, and then the passenger side comes down. I don't have the pipe on right now because comes from there, and it comes around and goes to this pipe here and goes back up to that T4 flange. Kind of a weird kit, but it'll work. Got plenty of clearance in there on the steering shaft. Got all those plugs in and tight. This is the piece right here that goes across, but I got it off right now to put in this ICT billet piece here for the turbo feed oil. And so it's all coming together. Just gotta wait.
The radiator in too.
Yeah, I got the On3 Performance tucked radiator that goes up in there. So I gotta get that in. I gotta cut a little bit up there to make it fit. But just gotta get a couple more parts in and be good to go. Figure out some of this stuff here. I think this comes off because this was a part of the EGR stuff. So that's gonna come off. Gonna mount the horns somewhere up there, up above the charge pipe. But it's coming along. Gonna make new brackets for the top of the intercooler. I'm gonna come off where the crash bar was, come up and across, so I'm not hanging off of that piece. That's where the bumper goes to. Just got it mocked up right now. The bottom, I've got pieces for this that go straight through here, and I can mount it up to the core support in here. So get all that figured out, and we'll be good to go. Because it comes right through there. That's where the factory alternator location right there. But yeah, a couple little things. Got to do fix a valve cover leak back there. Get an EGR plate, block off plate there. There's the nitrous solenoid here. I'm actually going to be running a plate kit right behind the throttle body on top of it, on top of the turbo. I'm going to run a 100 shot on it. So I'm going to get all that lined up and get the headers all torqued down.
How much boost you trying to push?
Until I get the injectors for it, only 5 pounds. But
What is your goal though?
whenever I get the injectors that I want to go E85 and do about 12 pounds. 12 to 15 pounds. Maybe, I'm saying 100 shot now, but I may do 50 or so later on just to see,
Get the injectors.
yeah, where I want it to be. But yeah.
Have to take off with that shot.
Yeah, take off with the nitrous and then
Dead hook with 100 shot.
yeah, 150 shot. It was dead hooking.
Good.
Yeah,
Hook,
from
and
the
then that
hit.
boost creeps in about freaking.
Yeah, at the track it was dead hooking with 150 shot.
That would be
Running
nasty.
1180s almost consistently with just 150 shot. Motor's all stock right now. It's not even, heads haven't ever come off or nothing. Just had long tube headers, a SLP lid, and nitrous, and it went 1180s. So do got some tubular suspension work done in the back and some drag wheels with some 28 10.5s on it, slicks, some Mickey Thompsons. So
It's gonna be a
yeah,
bad
over here, this is just kind of tossed over here right now, but this was for the nitrous. It was tucked over there behind the factory computer, but it's the timing box I was running for the nitrous. I'm gonna leave it on here for the nitrous, just wire it up to where it's only on when the nitrous is spraying, when the button's on. So this also does launch control as well, some sort of two-step. I got to get that figured out. Probably got to get a trans brake for it to work correctly with the automatic. So a couple things, couple big things, couple little things we got to do. Get her all finished up. Figure out a downpipe for it too. I have a downpipe that came with this kit when I bought it, but that was for a fender exit, and I don't want to run a fender exit. It's kind of sloppy too. So I may use this radius here, this 90 with the V-band on it, to come down, and then I still may come out the side over here, but I don't want to cut a hole in the fender, so I may be able to use this piece of stainless and turn it down and come underneath the fender for now until I can figure out something better to do with it. So yeah, that's it for now.